Okay, here we're looking at clematis, sweet summer love. You know, I know this is a summer bloomer, and that's where you're going to get your color, but it took so long for spring to get here, I feel like summer is right around the corner. Anyway, this is a really good looking crop. You can see that they're trellis high, nice and consistent, and just really full, showing that nice green foliage. And then when it does come time to bloom, you get that really cool reddish purple flower, and this will get a little fragrant for you too, so you have that bonus there. Clematis, sweet summer love. Here's another crop of clematis. You're looking at the Raymond Evison Rebecca. These are really nice. You can see there's lots of buds on there. You can see actually a nice amount of flowers too already popped. With the weather heating up a little bit, you're going to see a lot more flowers real soon here. Clematis Rebecca. Again, this is the Raymond Evison, so it has that really neat pot wraparound that gives you some planting instructions. So don't forget about that. That's a nice little bonus for your customer. Clematis Rebecca. So let's take a look at these phlox grape lollipop. It's a really nice upright phlox, that candy store series that everybody loves, and I think everybody's been clamoring for at this point. You can see we really have a nice crop here of that grape lollipop. Has that really nice purple flower, but right now, really cool looking foliage. Grape lollipop. And right behind that grape lollipop, we have bubblegum pink. Take a look at this. Really nice green, clean foliage, canful. These things I would say are at least 8 inches tall, and it's a really nice consistent crop all the way down the line. Get that really nice pink flower on it. Phlox bubblegum pink. And here we have the phlox. You're looking at coral cream drop. Not quite as far along yet as the bubblegum pink and the grape lollipop that I was showing you, but look at that foliage. Really nice tones of red, purple, and green in each and all of these leaves. Nice looking crop, nice and consistent. It's a great time to bring them on in. Phlox coral cream drop. And not to be left out of the candy store series mix, you're looking at cotton candy right here. It's a nice, good looking crop. Kind of along the lines of the coral cream drop, not quite as far along yet, but you know, just a few days of warm temps and these things will push really nicely. Something to keep in mind though, because I know we are still fighting a little bit with temperature. These things are coming out of our greenhouse, so you know, you drop under 40 there, make sure you protect these. That goes with all the phlox. All right, here we're looking at the Astilbe Rhineland. It's a really fine looking crop right here. You can see it's nice and consistent and really starting to push, showing a whole lot of foliage there, and it won't be long before you get that spring flower on top of it. It's a great little shade plant for you. Astilbe Rhineland, looking great. Bring them on in. Here we're looking at Astilbe Vision in purple. Oldie but a goodie, and as you can see, these guys are ready to go. Nice purple flower, nice spring bloomer, great for the shade. Astilbe Vision in purple. So check out this wagon that's parked right in front of me here. You can see some sedum. Looks like we're looking at some wildfire, lime twister, lime zingers, salvia. I think that's East Friesland. You're looking at dianthus, paint the town fuchsia. Some really nice color and some really great looking perennials on this wagon here. Why couldn't this be yours? Bring them on in. So here we are at Anemone sylvestris. Still showing some nice color, a decent amount of flowers out there. But you know what? Take a look at that foliage underneath it. It's a nice little, almost pyramid shaped mound of leaves there, and it just looks really nice. It's, once these things go out of bloom, I think you're going to still have yourself a really nice plant. Anemone sylvestris. Hostas, everybody's been waiting for these guys to pop, and we have some for you. Here you're looking at the Hosta June. You can see it has that really nice yellow center with the green edging on it, and you can see this crop's ready to go. Showing some foliage for you, more than just breaking out of dormancy. We have these things in a greenhouse, so that's something to consider though. If it gets a little cooler out, make sure you protect these guys, but you know what? You're going to bring in a great looking plant right off the bat and have some nice hostas on your shelf. Hosta June. All right, here we are at the Hosta Earth Angel, another one coming out of our greenhouse here, and you can see it's really nice looking crop, really consistent, lots of foliage popping there, and there's only going to be a whole lot more to follow. Hosta Earth Angel. So here we're looking at Dianthus Eastern Star. This has that really nice, I guess, magenta colored flower, and it has like a deeper red center. It's kind of hard to tell. Let me zoom in a little bit here. You can see them in there, but I have to tell you what, it really stands out. You have that nice blue silver foliage, and you can see there's a lot of buds on these guys and a nice number of flowers right now. Bring these guys in and let these things pop on your shelves, and you're going to have a whole lot of color as soon as somebody walks around the corner and sees these guys. Dianthus Eastern Star. Okay, here we are at Hasta, Key West. Take a look at these guys. I mean, maybe not quite as far along as some of the other hostas, but we all know that these will grow pretty quickly, so it won't be long. There's a whole lot of growth coming through the centers there, so there's a whole lot of potential, and you know, it's really going to show that real soon here. So Hasta, Key West, look at that nice yellowish green color. Bring them on in. Okay, take a look now at Hasta First Frost. These have a really nice green color to them and a really nice yellow margin. You can see that these things just are looking fantastic. Tons of leaves on all of these, and there's only more to come. Hasta First Frost. All right, here you're looking at Dianthus Frosty Fire. Check out all the buds on these things. They are just loaded with buds, and nice amount of flowers on there. You can see that nice bright pink flower, but it won't be long before these things are covered with those flowers. Dianthus Frosty Fire, bring them in. Great time to display them and show them off on your shelf. Here's an old standard, the Heuchera Palace Purple, and you can see here that we got a really nice consistent crop of this guy here. Really nice consistent foliage, showing off some bronze, some red, some purple in there. It's just a really neat looking plant, great shade plant. Heuchera Palace Purple, everybody loves it. Bring them on in. So check these out. Here you're looking at the Gallium odoratum sweet woodruff. I can't say enough about this crop. I wish you were here to see these things in person, because I'm sure this video doesn't do it any justice, but you can see a whole lot of flowers on there, and a whole lot of buds too, really. These are nice shade perennial, bringing us some really nice color, really cool fragrance to them as well. And just look at that foliage too. Really nice and clean, bright green. Just makes this plant overall just fantastic. It's a great plant that I think you can't use enough. Sweet woodruff Gallium odoratum. Okay, here we're looking at the epimedium. This is the Frauenleiten. As you can see, really nice consistent crop. These are nice size. It's really good looking crop that I have here. The cool heart-shaped leaves, you know, the newer pink ones showing off some veins in there. It's just a really neat looking plant, and not to mention you get those nice little yellow star-shaped flowers. You can see a few back there, but really I just think this is an overall cool looking plant, foliage or otherwise. Epimedium, Frauenleiten. Okay, here we are at the Geranium Espresso. I know I've been using this one week in and week out, but man, this guy is really holding on strong. A lot of nice pink flowers on there, standing above that really cool bronze maroonish foliage. So you know what, bring them in. It's just a really neat plant. For a geranium especially, it's got that fun colored foliage to it. So Geranium Espresso. Here we are at the Heucherella Bronze Wave. And you know what, no flowers or anything like that, but just look at that foliage. It's just really neat, really bright reds and oranges and some greens in there. Just really makes this plant stand out. It's just a really nice looking plant. Heucherella, you really can't go wrong with those Heucherellas, Tiarellas, anything like that. It's just a really nice plant because of the foliage alone, and you can see why on this one. Heucherella Bronze Wave. Here we are, Tiarella Running Tapestry, and you can see the flowers here. This is a really neat flower. I mean, you know, you don't need a flower on this one to have a nice looking plant, but with that said, when it is in bloom, it's a nice little bonus. I mean, take a look at those guys. It's a nice delicate white flower on there. Lots of buds right now too, so you're going to get a whole lot of flowers to come. And it just has that really nice bright green foliage with those reddish maroon centers to them. Tiarella Running Tapestry. Great ground cover. Okay, take a look at that. There they are, folks. The buds of Veronica Royal Candles. And you can see there are a lot of buds in there, and this is a nice looking crop right now. It's nice and consistent. And you know what, this Veronica has a really neat purple spike to go with it. I think it's a nice little substitute for salvia. If you're looking for something a little bit different, something other than salvia, you got these nice purple spikes on the royal candles. And you can see as I'm walking down here, it's a really nice consistent crop. Why not bring them in and then let those buds turn into flowers on your shelves? So Veronica, royal candles.